3-1 is Senegal in there, and you know that man, the Liverpool man who goes by names of Sadio Mane. Oh, sorry about that. Through into the AFCON final is Sadio Mane in there, scoring a goal, putting up an assist, and he was so much involved into the play that saw a team which goes by names of Senegal score its first goal of the game into the 70th minute in there. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys, and where are you watching us from? Today we are talking AFCON in there for you. Smash the like button, comment and share, and if at all you are watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to our channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Where are you watching in, guys? Sadio Mane has really laid Senegal into a second consecutive finale. Remember, the finale that was there in 2019, it was between Senegal and Algeria, that saw Riyad Mahrez bury a free kick into the back of the net, that saw a team which goes by names of Senegal lose, and Sadio Mane and his team didn't really make it through to see to it that they lift that AFCON title in there for you. And they've been really trying. But it's really good to see to it that Sadio Mane has really done the needful to see to it that his team is now into the final, and they've beaten Burkina Faso hands down. I was really talking to my friend known as Dabi Jimuzo before this game came through. I told him that, oh my, you might be looking into that, but people are saying that Burkina Faso is a funny side. But I was telling them that no, it's not a side that is going to come and beat Senegal, because when you look at how the tournament started, Senegal looked like they had not picked up momentum. But when they picked up momentum from the round of 16, they've never failed back. That is Senegal in there for you. So I really feel like Sadio Mane, this is the moment for him to come out through and do the needful, and at least lift something for Senegal in there. I know he still has some like 2 or 3 tournaments to play for AFCON in Senegal, but this is the best opportunity in there. And when you look at how they started, they've not yet put the foot off the pedal. They started the AFCON not at a level in there. Remember the first game, they won with a penalty against Zimbabwe. They drew with Guinea-Bissau. They drew with Malawi into the group stages. They had 5 points. They went through in the round of 16. They played Cape Verde. They scored 2 goals to nil. I remember Sadio Mane scoring in there. Senegal versus Equatorial Guinea. Senegal netted 3-1 in there. Then Burkina Faso, Senegal has come out and hit 3 goals in there. One thing that you should know about this, that I think Senegal is a team that had conceded least goals in there for you, because I've seen them concede the game of Equatorial Guinea and the game of Burkina Faso. No other game Senegal has conceded a goal in there, and they're now into the AFCON final in there. That is Senegal in there for you. Congratulations Sadio Mane, congratulations Mendy. We here in Africa just wish you well, because we are here to watch the African Cup of Nations finale in there for you. And it might be Sadio Mane versus Mo Salah, because Egypt is taking on Cameroon tomorrow, and we don't know what's really going to happen in there between Egypt and the team which goes by the name of Cameroon. If Salah happens to really see his team go through to the finale, it's going to be Egypt versus Senegal, or Mo Salah versus Sadio Mane. It's going to be more of an African affair in there, but it's good to see to it that Senegal is into the finale, because these are finals we need to watch. We need to see. I don't really underrate Cameroon, because I know Cameroon can come up and put up a threat against a side which goes by the names of Egypt, because they did the same thing. They did the same thing when a team which goes by names of Egypt was playing into the finale with a team which goes by names of Senegal. You remember? Sorry, with Cameroon. You remember? El Nini scored in the first half, and Cameroon came and really scored 2 goals to see to it that they deny Mo Salah and his team the win. You get? So it's very tricky in here, and I don't really know what is really going to happen in there, but I'm 100% sure that the finale is really going to be interesting. Whether Cameroon or Egypt comes through, it's really going to be a very interesting game. But I know people of CAF, what they really want to see is that Egypt comes in and plays a side which goes by the names of Senegal in there for you. So when you look at the stats, it reached the 27th minute. It reached the 70th minute, and the game was still nil. No one had really seen a ball crossing the line of the either goals in there. And after all that, in the 70th minute, 71st minute, things had to change. And how did they change? Abdou Diallo in the 70th minute put Senegal ahead. Then Idrissa Gueye, after 6 minutes, he came out and scored the second goal, and Senegal was leading by 2 goals to nil. Then Boulati Traore in the 82nd minute came up and scored a goal in there. That really put more pressure onto the Senegalese because they thought they had buried the game. But after 5 minutes, Sadio Mane comes up and really scores that goal that saw a team which goes by names of Senegal lead by 3 goals to nil, 3 goals to 1 in there. And I really have to attribute this this win to a man who goes by the names of, I'm sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's wrong. Oh my God, what's wrong? I really have to attribute that win to Sadio Mane, because if the game had remained 1-0, if the game had remained 1-0, that means in the 82nd minute, Burkina Faso had gotten the chance to equalize the game. You get? Then after that, Sadio Mane comes in, puts up an assist for Idrissa Gueye. Then he later goes ahead to score a 3rd goal. So it completely shows you that it was really a very tough game. And if at all Sadio Mane never put up his 2 contributions into the 76th minute and the 7th minute, it would have been a game that right now would have even been still into the extra time in there. But I really feel like Sadio Mane has really done great, and Eduardo Mendy I think is the least goalkeeper that considered the least goals at the AFCON this season in there, and I really feel like they're through to the final and they deserve to be there because of their performance. They've come outplayed everyone, and I saw Ismail Sarr after recovering from injury really coming up. Even in the other game that they beat a team which goes by names of Gini in the quarterfinal, he really scored a goal in there, courtesy of that Sadio Mane assist in there. So Sadio Mane has really picked up form. The same applies to Mo Salah in Egypt. They really started off not on a good note, but as they really grew into the game, we've seen them come through and do the needful and really help their teams go to the final and semi-final respectively. When you look at Egypt, it's at the same final because of Mo Salah. Because Mo Salah, in that game against Morocco, he scored and then created an assist to Trezeguet to see to it that they really get a second goal in extra time. You get? So I really feel like they really deserve to be through in there. When you look at the team statistics, Burkina Faso had 10 shots, Senegal had 18. 3 shots on target for Burkina Faso, 7 shots on target for Senegal, 48% shots for Burkina Faso, 52% shots for a team which goes by the names of Senegal. 344 passes completed by Burkina Faso. Senegal completed 357. That was a bit close. 79% passing accuracy and 85% passing accuracy for Senegal. 15 fouls for Burkina Faso, 10 fouls for a team which goes by the names of Senegal. 1 yellow card for a team which goes by the names of Burkina Faso, and 2 yellow cards for Senegal. 0 red cards for both sides. 1 offside for Burkina, 0 for Senegal. 7 corners for Burkina Faso and 5 for a team which goes by the names of Senegal in there. So the stats as you see them, it shows you how close this game was. If at all you are going to hear the result, those that are really going to hear the result, the game ended 3-1 in favor of Senegal, aren't really going to come out and really know what exactly was onto the field of play, because it was a different game of play altogether. Because I looked at Senegal in the first half, they looked like they were struggling to match the levels of Burkina Faso, because Burkina Faso was really all over them and all over onto them. But though Senegal really showed that they put on some shots in there, but Burkina looked like they had a very good game plan and they played with confidence, and they really felt that they can really be a team which goes by names of Senegal in there for you. But Senegal, in the second half, they came up with a second gear. They put up a second gear, and Sadio Mane this time round really said, I have really to see myself pull up this team. Because trust me, Though modern football does not rotate on a single player nowadays, it's always a team play. Sorry. But believe me or not, there are moments that decided by a single player, like the 2 goals that Senegal has really come out and scored. The last 2 goals, leave alone the first one that Diallo came out and scored. I'm talking about the Idrissa Gueye goal. It was Sadio Mane cutting inside the 18-yard box area, and then he laid that pass, and that pass saw Idrissa Gueye lay that back into the back of the net in there. So to be able to feel like it was really a very big take for Sadio Mane, and in the 87th minute he came up and really gave Senegal a comfortable lead, and they are now into the AFCON final. I think it's going to be played on Sunday, and we just wait and see what is really going to be in there, because the AFCON is ready in there. And when you look at what is being planned in there, Sunday, 22 hours, it's going to be 10 p.m. this side. It's going to be Senegal versus the winner of Egypt and the team which goes by names of Cameroon. So I don't know what you guys think about this result in there for you, but I really feel like it has been really a very good tournament, apart from the people that really died in there, especially in that round of 16 game when Cameroon was really seeing itself to the next round in there, and they really did great. And Liverpool has really come out and said Super Sadio, a goal and an assist to help send Team Senegal through to the AFCON finale in there. So you now know what this is all about. Even Liverpool has really come out and congratulated him, because reaching a finale is not something easy. It's always something hard, because you go through a lot of hardships in there. And I really felt like the reason as to why Senegal never hit the ground running immediately was simple, because these players had spent little time at the national team and they didn't know themselves a lot. And COVID also contributed a part, or played a part, into the level of Senegal players not really hit the ground running in there. But when the last 3 games that we've seen, the last 3 games that we've watched Senegal play, really shows you that, oh my, there is a good team in Senegal. There is a very good team in Senegal, and they are picking up play. The only team that really hit ground immediately was Cameroon, the hosts in there, because most of their players, I think some of them play in Africa, and they are used to that. But players that really play in Europe, it takes them time to click together, because they don't play the same systems in there. But in Africa, you'll find to it that most of the teams play sorry about that. Most of the teams play the same system in there, and so Senegal and Sadio Mane have really started to put up a beautiful display of football. When you look at all the 3 goals they've really scored, it was really a very nice build-up. And sorry about that. I don't know what's wrong with me, guys. I really ask, what's wrong with me? I don't know. Almighty God, the Holy Spirit, please, some help is needed in here, because we have close to 7-8 minutes to go. So Sadio Mane and his team, which goes by names of Senegal, are really doing great. When you look at their build-up play in there, when you look at the 3 goals they've scored, they are really great. They really scored them in a very good manner and fashion. And by the way, if at all you've been seeing the goals that Senegal has been scoring ever since the round of 16, you will welcome and agree with me that these are the same goals that Senegal has gone ahead to score against a side which goes by names of Burkina Faso. There was a counter-attack, that 3rd one, where Sadio Mane, where is Diallo, he really did a very nice block, and he really placed that ball to find a player who goes by names of Sadio Mane, and Sadio Mane had a keeper to beat, and he really dinked it into the back of the net. And the second one, you saw the build-up playing there, Sadio Mane cutting out from the left and really laying it or squaring that pass, and it went in the back of the net. Then the first one, you saw how it really came about. It was again another very good build-up play, and the ball was squared into the 18-yard box area of the opponent, and it was really laid into the back of the net by Diallo. All of the goals coming from the side that Sadio Mane plays from, that is the left side of the midfield in there. So it shows you how much Sadio Mane was so much active in there. And trust me, he's the man of the match. Even me is my man of the match. I don't know who is really going to take it, who is the AFCON team going to give it, but I really feel like No one deserves it apart from Sadio Mane in there. And when you look at what people are anticipating, people are really coming out and they cannot wait to see that encounter. I think Sadio and Salah are working hard to meet each other in the finals. AFCON, let's go Liverpool. The game will be the winner, I'm sure, in there. So you see, people are really very much eager to see who's really going to come up and really get this final right, because they feel like they want to see Sadio Mane versus Mo Salah. The same applies to me. That's the finale I want to watch. That's the finale I want to watch. You get Sadio Mane with a goal and an assist as Senegal put Burkina Faso to the sword to qualify for a second successful AFCON. Senegal will face either the host Cameroon or Egypt in Sunday final in there. When you look at the stats of Sadio Mane tonight, they've said 1 goal, 1 assist, 5 key passes, 3 crosses, big chances created. He created 1 big chance, 3 shots on target. Dribble attempts were 5, were 6, and 5 were successful. That's really great. Accurate long pass, 24. Now onto the final. That is a man who goes by the names of Sadio Mane in there, taking Senegal into the finale in there for you. These are the Teranga Lions in there for you. And the final of the AFCON is a huge seal of approval of Aliou Cisse. Call names, but when it mattered, he once again proves his mentor. This is the Teranga Lions that AFCON final. They are the first side to play a consecutive final since in Egypt in 2020. So Egypt was in the final. You get, so 3 consecutive times Egypt are playing an AFCON final in there for you. And Aliou Cisse, I'm happy for him because he's an African coach, because very many African teams don't believe into African coaches that can come up and really do the needful to see to it that they see their teams go through and really prosper. That's why you see that teams like Egypt brought in the former manager, the former assistant manager to Sir Alex Ferguson at Manchester United, who goes by Carlos Queiroz. Nigeria itself, as the local manager was really in charge of it, they really had to go ahead and bring in a Portuguese manager. And after AFCON, the other manager left the job and went into higher administration of the team, and a team which goes by names of Nigeria named the Portuguese coach to be the new coach of a team which goes by names of Senegal, a team which goes by the names of Nigeria. So when Aliou Cisse takes Senegal to the second consecutive finale, I will feel great. I will come here and celebrate it, because it's really formed. It's really formed, and Africa, we should be proud of our own, because coaches like Aliou Cisse are sending a message to other football federations that you don't, to win an AFCON or to perform well at AFCON, you don't need to be having a foreign coach, because these African coaches are not expensive as the foreign coaches. Let me give you an example. I come from a country which goes by names of Uganda, and the coach of the national team earns close to $20,000 per month, and that is so much, close to 80 million shillings, Ugandan shillings. So it shows you how much the foreign coaches are really favored. But when a Ugandan coach really comes through to be the head of the national team, I think the best they can get is like $3,000, a difference of $17,000. So that means if at all you really get a local coach who is really good, that means you are saving, and you are really going to use that money to really improve your team better and better and better. So to me, I really feel like Aliou Cisse, congratulations, and I will feel like it's a very big message that many African teams should come up and know that you don't need to have a white coach to come in and do the needful in there. I'm still reading to some of the reactions on Twitter. The notable ones, I really come out and really read them in there. Sadio Mane's 29th goal for Senegal means he has now tied Henry Camara as the country's all-time leading scorer. For all of those that don't know Henry Camara was one of those players that really played well into the World Cup of 2002, and you remember that game when Henry Camara really put Senegal into the quarterfinal, when he really scored a golden goal against a team which goes by the names of Sweden. Sweden by the time had likes of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. They had players like Henrik Larsson in there. I remember Melberg in there for you. So They were a very tough side, and remember by that time there was what we call the golden goal. Whoever scored into the extra time, he was really given a go-ahead to be the winner of the game. Not until in the World Cup of 2006 that was really taken off, and even if you scored into the extra time, the 30 minutes had to end in there. But back in 2002, Henry Camara really broke the hearts of the Swedes in there as they really were put out of action into that extra time in there. So Sadio Mane and Senegal into the AFCON Cup finally, and Eduardo Mendy too is one of the best goalkeepers of the tournament, I can say. And we wait and see who they are really going to face, because Senegal, Cameroon and Egypt are really taking themselves on today at 22 hours in there for you. Thank you guys for watching, and smash the like button, comment and share. I've been Rokani David here on Rokani Media Football. I've been having some chokes into my neck, into my throat. I don't know what's wrong. I'm sorry for that, but I really had to do this video until to this level. I'm out.